represents me. You had one job at the Olympics. They literally had one job to hold the tape so the winner could run through. That moment right there, she realized she messed up. Why is it so short? All right, we gonna do it this way. Whoever ran her over, they won. The more I watch this, the more angry I become. I would have had that death grip on that paper. Palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms spaghetti. They bought some AirPods and they forgot to take it out of the plastic security box. Bestie, you sure they didn't? They just gave it to you like this? That's gonna make a fat beep when you walk out. Y'all would have thought it was a fire drill. They ended up breaking into it. I thought this was the most advanced security system in the world. I guess not. When they were building this house, they built the stairs by the window. The door is right there. But we don't need stairs going up to that. We can jump in and out of that. But window, you know, I'm gonna take the stairs up to the window and yeet myself through there. Excellent. An absolute menace lives here. Sorry, out of cock. It appears they're out of cock. I'll just get some water. Puts a plate in the microwave. Oh, plate. You literally have one job, to hold the food. And then the noodles fell right through the plate. It really said, oh no. I'd rather die than allow a mortal to eat ramen off of me. That's a bowl's job. The disrespect. You go to check out on this pin pad. The enter is red and the cancel is green. No. Green is the international color for okay. Yes, enter.
Green light.
Red is no.
Red light. Player 324 eliminated.
Your card ain't declining because you broke. This machine is simply stupid. You know, I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure this is not how it's supposed to work. What's the point of taking the packet and putting it in the shaker? Let me shake out some packets. Need some pepper? You will be shaking for an eternity before you can shake out a packet. Why don't you hop on a table, shake them tail feathers? Because whoever did this looking real stupid right now. This library is now selling free coffee for $1. Wait. I smell a scam. Y'all said free coffee, but the free coffee is now $1. Which is it? At this grocery store, we got a sign for lemons. Perfect for orange juice? Hold on a sec. Quick lesson. Lemons make lemonade. Oranges make orange juice. Can you say estupido?
So me and my roommate figured this out about our door. Normally, you know, you got the nice deadbolt and then this guy, you know, just to give you some extra security. But then we figured out this.
Wow. What is the point of the extra security if you can open the door and just lift the chain? It turns out women are actually better drivers than men. Sorry, boys. Does she know she's in the back seat in the photo? She's not even driving. She's literally taking an Uber. Why would they use this photo for the article? Stop it. Y'all making us look bad. None says good driver like, wah, peace sign out the back seat. No! The person spraying the roads sprayed over a dead squirrel. I mean, he could have just been taking a nap in the middle of the road and the next thing you know, he's blasted with white paint. The silhouette is so perfect. That was a squirrel, all right. A drain has one purpose in this life, is to drain the water after it rains, so there's no flood. It's doing everything but that. It's kind of like, ugh, water. No, I'll save that for the cement. The water's supposed to go inside you, not without my consent. And don't blame the drain. Blame the idiot who put it there. Hold up, the old Apple mouse design had the charging port in the back. What if your mouse runs out of battery? You know, let me flip it over and let it charge for a few hours before I can use it again. Who approved this design? You couldn't have put it on the side? You know, a regular mouse for some inspiration. It's got a battery, but I can still use it. Wow, like magic. Can you perhaps install this soap dispenser in the bathroom? Yeah, I got you, easy. Ha, middle of the mirror. Perfect place for a soap dispenser. Not like you had perfectly good gap in between those two mirrors. No, this is how alphas wash their hands. Mildly infuriating.
So this person was looking for a card for someone who passed away, and this is the card that was there. Adios.
I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of funny. This will either make them laugh or make them cry even harder. Choose wisely. Yay! Dad brings home McDonald's! Wait, he just dropped half the fries! That's not how you're supposed to hold a Happy Meal! He gripping it like it's the back of his child's collar. Just seeing them fries fall out, painful. Time to go back in McDonald's, get another one. Turn on their fan. Woo! floor. No. Fan is not doing the fan part right. Fan is doing the fan part wrong. I've never seen nothing like this before. You're supposed to move the arms, not the lights. What good is spinning lights? You don't matter. Give up. Oh, thanks. Bye, I guess. Oh, wait. One says, you matter. And then the other one says, don't give up. But if you read it across like we were learned to read, it says the opposite. Depending on the way you read this sign, you can have a great day, a horrible day, or no day at all. For the low price of $1, you could get yourself some McMice. McDonald's sells mice now? On the dollar menu? Like fried, or are they in McNugget form? No? Then I will be passing on my $1 mice. Oh, it's actually ice. Why am I disappointed? We got a two-sided marker, and it said two color. Wait, both sides are red. Did you do me a bamboozle? That's where they get you. The name of the marker is two color. Doesn't necessarily mean it comes with two colors. We don't have that kind of technology yet. Somebody got a clock wrong. Y'all out here making clocks and cannot count to 12. Y'all can't even count to 5 because you messed up at 4. Like, which will come first? 1, 2, 3, 5! Back to kindergarten. The fact that it made itself all the way out to production and in somebody's home before y'all realized, whoa, there's a mistake. Wait, something ain't right here. You know the Coke bottles that say the name on the back? Why does it say Pepsi? That's illegal. I don't know, bro. This is pretty sussy. You are a Coke. You have no business with Pepsi. Do not even speak the Pepsi name. And yet you got it written all over you. A Coke for Pepsi. Let's be friends. Is this a truce?
Someone explained to me how this right here is 100 plates and that's 100 plates.
This is both 100 plates. You know, one is a little more compressed. One of yous is a liar. How long is this bun good for? It is best if used by, it don't say the rest. Instead of printing it on the plastic, somehow this slippery little bun tried to escape and then they just stamped the expiration straight on the bun. I can't believe it made it all the way to the restaurant before they were like, oh, we probably shouldn't serve this to a customer. This girl asked for frozen gifts for Christmas. You want something frozen? Here you go. Bag of frozen peas. Perfect for when you bang your hip on the kitchen island corner. Why the salty face? Be more grateful. They opened up their bundt cake and all of the frosting that was on the cake got removed with the lid. That's how you know it was too tight. This park has a police robot patrolling it. Oh man, this is the future. A woman came up to this police robot and tried to report a crime. And then he told her to go away and then proceeded to sing a song. Police, I just got robbed!
Go away, shawty, got the melody, yeah.
Please, can you change the toilet paper roll? All right, I got you. Pops it in. The wrong hole. There was a perfectly good hole there. Nah, y'all had to go ahead and rip a new one. There wasn't even a hole there. Why did you do this? Someone really stabbed the hole through the tissue, was like, yeah, that's perfect. Job applications be like, do you have at least 1 year of zero experience? Yes, that's me. Do you speak United States? Yes, I guess. You're hired. At this road, you turn eat. Turn eat. First they wrote right, and then they wrote left, and then it says eat. If I ever encounter this road, this is when I get out of my car and just give up. This is an ad for an HDMI. Look how it's positioned. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. I know you gotta put it in a few times before it actually like plugs in. It's okay. Nobody gets their first plug on the first try. This is how it usually goes in first, and then you flip it. I'll let this one slide. I dropped some hot sauce and I asked my fiance to clean it, and this is how it went. Another paper towel? It's so simple. It's so simple. Literally just scoop it up. One paper towel is another. Now he wiping it down the sides. Like, are we cleaning the counter? Or are we spreading the sauce? You reach for any more paper towels, it's over. The engagement is off. If your man cleans like this, that's not a man, that's a child. Please tell me this video is staged. Something tells me it's not, because he keeps like picking up the paper towel and looking at it like, did I get it? And then puts it in the sink like he does not know what he's doing. He's never cleaned a mess in his life. This has inspired me to stop this video and go clean a counter just to reverse the mess this has created. When I clean, I do it a very specific way. She really drove her kids to school, but the kids weren't in the car.
I'm driving to school.
Y'all ever feel like you're forgetting something?
I'm taking the kids to school and I don't even have him in the car. I have to go back and pick.
Her daughter at home waiting by the door like... Sometimes you forget to take your child to school, and sometimes you forget the child. It happens. Last time I baked brownies at home.
Oh my.
That's what happens when you let them cook. First day at my new job. Did her hair just flip it? Girl, that wasn't you, that was your hair. When your hair is your biggest op, that hair just wanna watch you fail. The way that flip just sabotaged her. You know, good thing you work at a phone repair store. Now you just have to fix it again. Who told me to start over with another kid? I'm failing. What is that? That's not a child. You didn't boil the fetus. Oh. I don't know what that was. I thought it was maybe the placenta or something. She tried cleaning the bottles. The baby bottles. I guess the water boiled a little too hot. Yeah, well, it's boiling water. Boiling water melts plastic. Water baby bottles made of? There goes all the baby bottles. I guess you're drinking out of this tonight. Gotta start the gamers young. I need you to cement this wall. Like, take the cement and put it in the wall. Yeah, like, literally took the bags of cement and put them in the wall. You forget to pay the contractor or something? You know, instead of taking the cement, dumping it, mixing it up, and actually applying it, you know, we're just gonna shove the bags in. Then hopefully that fixes the problem. Maybe hire a licensed contractor next time.
Oh, Mom.
That was painful to watch. I was wondering what went wrong. She got nervous. You were recording her. The roast was a little camera shy. And she hit the top of the oven. Okay, you know what? That was an honest mistake. But like, you literally just had to take it out. The more I watch this, the angrier I become. Flip it. It's fine. We can still eat it. At least it wasn't on the ground. The roast will be okay. Help, my fiance has been watching too much Gordon Ramsay. You know, in theory, it looks and sounds so simple. Like, all you gotta do, give it a little shake and flip it. In reality, maybe not so easy. You know, people be getting a little too comfortable flipping their food. You know, they'll do it a few times and they'll be like, look at that. I did it again. Turn on the camera, record, and then they flip it all over the countertop. You get a little nervous when the camera starts recording. Me included. I tried making rice. Mashed potato? Perhaps mango sticky rice? Why is it so moist? Wait a second. Were those eggs? I tried making fried rice. Put me in this video. One job was to read the title and I couldn't even do that. It's not how you make fried rice. You do the little scrambled egg first and then you add the rice and all the fix-ins. After the egg is cooked, you don't mix it all together. Blend it like it's some brownie batter. Cooking is not for everybody. Okay, this is not that hard. Just stick your fingers in it and pick it up. Why are you making this so difficult? Captain Levi would have beheaded you after watching this. Is it his first time picking up a cup? Or is this a mug? Is there a specific teacup? This is a teacup. A teacup and a saucer. I should know, I'm British. Like, what's so funny? Like, oh, I finally picked it up, but I'm not gonna drink directly from it. You know what? I'll use the spoon. I wonder if everything backfires for him. He could barely pick it up, and when he did, so funny. How does this even happen? How do you cement over a traffic cone? You know, just lay it down there. But sir, he's in the way. And just leave him. Let him be. Like what? You have to ask for the cone's consent? Hey, cone, can you please move to the side so we can cement the sidewalk? No! Okay, I'm so sorry. And then they just cemented around him. Like permanently a part of the sidewalk. This is forever his turf. I just wanted to cook some rice. The rice is cooked all right. Never let him cook again. How does this even happen? This is why they got rice cookers. If you are incapable of cooking it on the stove, you put everything in a rice cooker, you press a few buttons, if you can manage that, and then wait like an hour, and then you come back, and then boom, rice! Without any casualties. Oh, she thought she was smart. Yeah, I'm not gonna roll it down there. I could just walk down this hallway and I could throw the ball and get a strike. She really thought she was gonna do a big brain play. Let me just run down here. You know, everybody's got their backs turned. This is literally so embarrassing. It's so easy. You're right there. You could have done literally anything else. Threw the ball. You could have knocked over a cone. Oh, this is so infuriating. And how does it feel to have your most humiliating moment on video? I calculated something wrong. How? They probably cut it upside down so that when you flip it, oh wow, this fits perfectly in place. Now you gotta get a whole other countertop. Sometimes you gotta leave it to the experts and let the countertop people do the countertops. My dad built a lock. Oh, wow. Okay. Pretty sturdy, right? No, I thought this was the most advanced security system on the planet. I have seen locks made out of plastic bottles work better than this. It's literally a plastic bottle. Better than most locks. Like, what went wrong here? You know, we're gonna lock this up, you know, smack it for maximum security. And the lock-a-see is a little loose. My brother tried to install his own sink. That was so close. Did you not test it until everything was done and installed and then just a little too short? Also, like, what is this faucet placement? Why is it on like the side? Ugh, it's infuriating. Y'all gotta like triple check your holes before you start drilling. Y'all just like close your eyes, pick a random spot and then just like make a hole and then put the faucet in. Like, what is this like mini little bowl? Way too small for the counter. You're supposed to wash your hands in that? That's like a cereal bowl. I eat my Fruit Loops out of that. Hit the ball. Where's it gonna go? It's gonna get everything. I'm not gonna lie, this happened to me the first time I played pool. It was so embarrassing. You can't hit the ball too close to the bottom, otherwise it'll like flip and go up. There's a whole technique to it. I know how to play now. All you have to do was hit one ball.
Nope.
I'm a nice guy. I don't wanna hit the balls. What if they can feel pain? Happy birthday. Oh my god, it's one of those money balloons. This stresses me out so much. Why would you open these outside? Give you a little run for your money. Happy birthday, Grandma. That's several $100s, probably over $1,000 in the sky right now. Both of them got such slow reaction times. I would not trust them on my team on any game. They got like a 3.5 second reaction time. Yeah, we're gonna scream and cry and celebrate before we grab the $1,000 right in front of us. Like, this is so stressful. You know, at least it might land in some random farmer's farm 3 weeks from now. Thank you for driving carefully. Bro probably swerved off the road. He was trying to read the sign. You know, it's funny how that works. Whenever I'm driving on the highway, I see these ads. They're like, thank you for not texting and driving. Yeah, but you're distracting me by making me read this sign, which is basically the same thing. Isn't that the whole point of not texting and driving? You're distracted by reading something. And then all of these signs and billboards like, look at me, read me. You want to see me crash. You know that little section in your order that says to leave a little message? Well, they put, I do not want any engraving. Just leave the metal plate blank. No engraving. Also, it was probably a machine doing that. Oh, you don't want any engraving? Here's some engraving. Yeah, you put it in the engraved box, it's going to be engraved, whether you like it or not. Engraved against your will. I don't think she understood the game. What? They're playing rock, paper, scissors with a tortilla? What was that? Why did everybody collapse? Did she smack somebody else? Aren't you supposed to smack the other person with a tortilla? I ain't up to date with y'all Gen Zers. Beat me up. Does the road literally want to fight? They misspelled bump. How you get the M and the U? Like, it's a 4-letter word. Which one goes first? The U or the N? Close enough. You know, it's unfortunate. Whoever painted this has really good handwriting skills, but doesn't know how to spell. Never run out of ink. Where's the ink? It's all gone. Staples, y'all gotta practice what you preach. Cause what is this? There's no more ink. You literally ran out. You can't even set the standard. How you expect me to never run out of ink when you got none left? I paid $5 for this.
Eventually.
No. I don't care how introverted you are. You are going to tell them to remake that. I don't care if it's your first day on the job. If I could self-serve myself some froyo, you can get the ice cream in that huge cone hole. The more I watch this, the more angry I become. This is unacceptable.
Excuse me, sir. Can we talk to you for a second? Don't talk into this mic and win $10.
What?
Bro, you had one job.
Don't talk into this mic and win $10.
What?
He let $10 slip away. You know, sometimes silence is all it takes. First time making pancakes. That looks like a good one. I gotta just... What went wrong? Is the heat too high? Man, I had high hopes for this one. I'm like, dang, that is a good looking pancake. Got the bubbles and everything. Like, the next one will be better, right?
I couldn't have.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
you go. Enjoy.
What? This dude ain't never gonna ask somebody to cut a sandwich again.
Actually, can I get that cut in half?
You just violated this man.
Sorry about that. You're good.
You literally just violated this man.
There you go. Enjoy.
Maybe you should have specified. Do you want your sandwich cut hamburger or hot dog? Yeah, let him know next time. You walk into a public bathroom and there is a sign above the toilet. Please do not drink this water. They put up that sign because somebody tried to do it. Y'all have a water fountain or something? No? Guess I'll stick my head in the toilet, take a big sip and quench my thirst. The toilet is for 3 holes. Actually 4, I mean if you're throwing up. Toilet, things go out, not in, weirdo.
Nope.
Got it!
I saw this on Facebook. If you take a Toblerone and put it in a self-checkout like that, they'll think it's one of the grocery separators. She got played like a dang fiddle. Fell right into the trap. No, don't do it. It will It was close. And at least he tried to recycle. Well now you have to go clean it up. Was the shortcut worth it? Bad aim.
C'est là?
Okay, time to teach the child to unlock the lock. Oh, great, fantastic. I hope father has a long enough arm to reach that. If not, send the toddler through the bars. Someone left a movie review for the movie The Wolf of Wall Street. 1 star, I thought it was a good movie. Oh, there were no wolves in the movie. I mean, they have a point. As a valid review, you watch a movie called Wolf of Wall Street, you kind of expect a wolf to be in the movie, especially if you love wolves. I hope you don't watch my videos and leave me a 1-star review. Sorry, there's no wolves here. What was the purpose of that? It's a marathon and they're giving away free water bottles, and instead of grabbing one, you just knock them over? Are you too good for the water? You dang hooligan? Like, I don't need none of that. You got something against hydration? Cause then I got something against you. Okay, hear me out. I know this is annoying and it's probably pissing you off looking at it, but like, you just lift that square up, rotate it, and then it will be perfect. Everything, I pray, will fit in place and all will be good in the world. Or at least in that street corner. One of the problems will be fixed in that street corner. That's good enough for me. You know what I got time for? Fixing society's problems that they cannot fix themselves. But it's okay, I'm doing it for selfish reasons. It is just to make me feel better. Wait a second, I might have made it worse. No, actually it's good. It's great. It's perfect, okay? I am not happy with this result. Forget I did anything.
My mom always told me the best way to not spill water out of the ice tray is to pretend that you don't have it. Let's give it a try.
I've never tried that before. Well, I guess mother was wrong about this one. I wanted to enjoy my food. Oh, no, you wanted to record your food. Man, that egg was just too slippery. The yolk is not broken. It is still intact. It's not too late. Pick it up and put it on the rice. You got 3 seconds! You know, in case of fire, use stairs. How do you use the stairs? You know, you clearly pick them up by the bottom stair and then start beating the fire with it. That's the only proper way to put out a fire. If you didn't know, you know now. Stop, drop, and roll. Nah. Getting out of the building. What are you, a coward? Pick up your nearest set of stairs and beat the flames out of the fire. You'll be considered a hero.
Go ahead and put the ranch away. Go ahead.
There is a spoon. Do you see that? Usually I would not argue with somebody wanting to eat with their hands, but there is a perfectly good spoon right there. Is it not good enough? Will you not get a firm enough grasp on the macaronis using the spoon? You see this? The best food eating utensil. I don't know about you guys, I don't trust utensils. They always be dropping my food. My food always be jumping off my fork, sliding down my spoon. You slurp off a spoon too hard, suddenly you're covered in soup. I don't know, I got trust issues. Go to the grocery store. There is a giant sign for juicy bacon, but it's all fruit juice. Oh, I think the vegans will be pleasantly surprised by this one. You know, if they had a choice, this is how they would advertise juicy bacon too. Landlords be like, doesn't matter what's on the wall. New tenant moving in, just paint over it. A dead roach on the wall, paint over it. It'll look like new. An outlet, you know, you plug things into there. Doesn't matter, paint over it. They just really don't care. Everything really just be for profit these days, huh? Oh, the place is dirty, it's okay, just paint over it.
Placing that piece right there.
First day at the new job.
So when you take this P-trap off, a lot of times it'll be full of water. Don't just let it on the ground. What you want to just dump it in the sink
No,
right there.
now it's gonna... I'm not even a plumber, and I know that the water would go on the floor now because there is no pipe. You know, sometimes common sense is just not so common. I paid $20K for this. Oh, cool. It's like a robot that makes little paper trays, like for fast food. Something is going wrong. Oh no. You just have to move the one that gets stuck. You know, hopefully this doesn't keep happening. You know, even robots can't be perfect. But when you pay $20,000 for one, you would think it would do the one job it has perfectly. Bought a whole entire scratching post for the cat. We'll put it right next to the couch. And guess what the cat went for? The couch! You have a perfectly good scratching post right here. Why do you feel the need to destroy the family couch? I don't know, cats just do whatever they want. You can't control them. The person who made this burner, what were you thinking? You had to put the circle over the burner. Throw the whole stovetop away. You know, at least it's the one on the top, right? Nobody uses that one anyway. We all in the bottom left burner gang. That's the only one I use.
Oh my god!
I was like, what's wrong with it? Did I slam it in too hard? Oh, it's upside down. How are you gonna mess that up without realizing like, oh, this lid don't fit. Let me just... I'll make it fit. I got Chucky banana coffee today. So she was out here on the dance floor, thought she could do a split, and then realized, oh, I can't do a split. And then ended up in the ER and got crutches. I can't even imagine. She forced the split. I can't even do it with my hands. You did it with your legs? You can't force these things. Here's what the design looked like for the drain and the shower, okay? And here's what they did. It's supposed to be in the floor, you know, so the water could go down and drain into the holes. But they put it on a little platform. How is the water supposed to drain? Plot twist, it doesn't. You have a little 1-inch deep pool for you to stomp around in because you're so angry that they messed up your shower design. You know, I feel you. What kind of person orders a cheeseburger with the cheese on the side? If you did, then you kind of deserve this outcome. Like, what did you want? Where did you want us to put the cheese? In a whole other box? Why do you want it on the side? It's either you want a hamburger or a cheeseburger. Like, do you want cheese or not? You simply do not order it on the side. What are you, a baby? Can't handle all that cheese in one bite. Grow up and order a cheeseburger. If this hasn't happened to you before, you are doing great in life. I would be lying if I said this has not happened to me. This is just one of those life lessons you need to learn. You know, I am a firm believer that you have to make mistakes to learn from them. Otherwise, you will never learn. Apparently Skittles has an America mix bag, which is just red, white, and blue Skittles. But wait! That's not the American flag. That's England's flag. But it's the America mix. That's legal. You know, there are other flags that are red, white, and blue. Why don't you ever text me? Honestly, I'm just not into you. You're cool, but not interested in a relationship with you, and I don't want to lead you on. Why not? They literally gave you the reason why. I'm just not. No hard feelings, but I don't think an explanation is necessary either. Frick you then. You could have at least told me why. Okay, you know what? I got time today. You're ignorant, you have no ambition, you smell funny, you can't hold a conversation, you're short. Sorry, not sorry. You flash money like you're 15, you're a hoe, you're boring. Your hairline is always jacked up. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that you two are not compatible. There are plenty of other fish in the sea. You asked for an explanation and ended up getting your feelings hurt. That's how it usually goes. Hey, yo, what is the point of putting a staircase and no door? You go up to the top of this staircase, you hit a wall. At least the wall is yellow. Yellow is a happy color. You had one job. Listen to the audio. This textbook audio won't play for some reason. It's not playing no matter how many times I press play. Maybe because they put a damn audio player in a textbook. Please, 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 please tell me. How do I listen to this audio in a textbook? Guess I can't learn. What the hell? Okay, wherever that place is, I do not want to go. And before that's a plastic surgery place. We'll make you look beautiful. No thank you. I'm gonna leave. Bye. This is just not a good idea. Give her face back. You could even mess up pencils. Too cool to do drugs. All right, let's hand these out to all the kids. They sharpen it and look at it, and they take a look at their pencil to remind them that cool to do drugs. And then they're like, oh shit. And then they sharpen it more. Do drugs. Now this pencil telling me what to do. And see, the young, they are influenced by these things. And then they sharpen it more. Drugs. And that's how they start doing the devil's lettuce. But no, seriously, don't do drugs. Come on. Look at me. I'm old as fuck. I've never done drugs. I know it's like hard to believe I got through like high school and like never doing a drug. Like somebody offered it to me once and I was like, no. This dude got a sticker that says tuna shamed. Don't worry, sir. I will not shame you for liking tuna. I mean, I like it too. So you do not have to be tuna shamed. They have to hide their tuna. It's so sad. It's like tuna melts are like really good. You don't have to hide it from the world. You don't have to be shamed for it. It appears he's not actually tuna shamed. He had a cross sticker on his car and then he has a unashamed sticker. And when you put them together, it says tuna shamed. Wait, is there finally a store where you could go buy? Oh no, God, don't get your hopes up. What they meant to say was clock. It's a clock shop. Why did they decide to put the L in the O and make it just say cock? I have no idea. It's like when you have one job, but you really don't give a shit about that job. And you want to watch the world burn. Or you're just a little pervert. Like, that looks good. Okay, this sign is not gonna fit 5 letters. We gotta put one in something. We gotta put the L in the O. Or it's like, I already made the sign and I forgot the L. Let's put it in the O. I mean, this is the ultimate clickbait for a store. When you drive by it, you're gonna be like, what? And then you're gonna realize it's a clock store and you're gonna realize you need a new clock and you're gonna go buy one. Marketing. There's another store that's called Dream Lounger. Whoa! Hold up. It's a chair. The problem with the last one, you know what I'm saying? Clickbait in real life. You're gonna be like, Dream Lounger. Oh, that sounds comfortable for the ladies. Again, this person had one job. Oh, it's not even like an off-brand. It's Kleenex. Kleenex, how could you fuck up like this? Why you gotta put Spidey in that position? You know he has other positions? Oh, so that's where tissues come from. The white stuff he shoots out, that's how he makes tissues. Who knew Spider-Man makes tissues? Who knew they come out of his ass? He literally shits tissues. He catching bad guys and he catching boogers. Yeah, so like put your hand up and make it look like you're holding a card. Yeah, it's fine. I'll just Photoshop it in. This lazy person just decided to put it over her fingers. Like, yeah, nobody's gonna notice. Yeah, that's great. So easy to use. Any amount, any shop, any day. She's not even holding it. Did they just like steal a picture? Photoshop the card on there? I'm not an expert on card holding, but I'm pretty sure she's not actually holding it. Ew. Wait. Where's the mess coming from? Oh, it's the marble. That's a really shitty marble. It literally looks like somebody smeared poop, chocolate mousse all over this bathroom. It's like no matter how much you clean it, it's always gonna look dirty. That would drive me crazy. Who would choose this for a bathroom? Because of your fancy marble design. Probably on sale. I could see why. You will know, show you how to design lead. What? No. Stupid girl. You're supposed to read it like, you know how to design. We'll show you how to lead. Like, what's the point of stacking one stack of words and then another stack of words? Okay, this is not proper paragraph form. I do not like it. Could have just been a normal person, wrote it normally. Grandma Barbara, you good? You Gucci in that A? Because you look ridiculous. Who thought it it was a good idea making an A out of poor Barbara over here, making her part of the word, apprende. And then just have her head just floating on top of the A. Like, you could keep the head, but you know, the rest of your body, we're gonna shape you. We're gonna give you a beautiful shape. Yes, it looks great. It just looks stupid. We got this lovely bag over here that says, behind this shirt is the best mom in the world. How you gonna wear that? Like, just sling that over your head? Wear it as a boob apron? Behind this shirt. Bitch, you ain't even a shirt. You're a bag. Know your place. We got this website. When you sign up, it asks for your phone number. But it's got this interesting design for your phone number. Like, you don't just type it in like a regular human. You have to drop down, scroll, do each number individually. What the hell? If somebody did that to me, I just X out the site. I'm not signing up. I don't care if you give me a free gift card, free ice cream. Hell no, I ain't got time for this. What kind of potato head designed this website? Customer car park and deliveries. Wait, which one is the customer car park? The one at the bottom or that one? Which way? Even though there's a sign that it says, I still don't know where to go. I think it's this way, but it could also be this way. Why are car park and deliveries have to go separate ways? I don't know where to go. Stop making signs so confusing. They're supposed to help you. School, where you go to learn. For idiots. Happy 1th birthday. 1th. There is no first in this country. It is 1th and 2th and 3th and 4th. There we go. That works. Ships. Health club with 2 H's. If you're gonna do one H like that, why is there another H? Is that for the fat people? Are you calling me fat? You said I'm so fat I got 2 H's? Rude. We got a mommy and a daddy. And what is that? Why the baby got legs up to here? This poor kid. Like, what is this? How you gonna mess up that bad? Like, you got the mom and the dad right? It's like, I've never seen a kid before. What do they even look like? I don't have a kid, but it's like, I imagine them to look like this. So I'm gonna make the sign like this. Where you're not till not happy. Where you're not till not happy. We're not happy till you're not happy. What? No matter how you read it, it does not make sense. Just shut down your store. I'm not happy that the sign exists. So please take it down. And then maybe I will be not happy. And you will not be happy. I don't even know. Somebody designed a see-through toilet. I know rich people, they like this fancy shit. But I mean, do you really? Every single time you go to the bathroom, you want to see it. I know, it looks all cool right now. As soon as you leave some skid marks in there, it's not gonna look pretty. It's the same idea as a doo-doo marble. Who thought it was a good idea? Yeah, no. Oh, who did this? Flying insect killer in the same exact can as canola cooking spray. And it's the same company too. Like, y'all really couldn't think of a different can design. Someone's gonna get sued real quick. Sweets. Mouth-watering fruit chew. But it looks like soap. Oh, it is soap. But it says mouth-watering. What the hell? You're not supposed to eat soap. It's not supposed to be mouth-watering. It's supposed to be nose-watering. Like, you smell it. Soap should never be mouth-watering, and it should not be a fruit chew. It should not say sweets. What the hell? It's like they want you to eat it. They secretly want to see you suffer. Ooh, this makes me angry. Who did this? Why? You can't even open it. This is so horrendous. I'm suing whoever did this to my kitchen. Again, another one of these. Same exact packaging. Relax and sleep or colon cleanser. This will make or break your night real fast. Somebody thought it was a good idea to put 2 toilets together so you could spend some quality time with your significant other. Can they even lift up? It can't go back. It can't even lift up. They did this wrong. Man, y'all stupid. Ah! What the hell? Who gave Pooh Bear teeth? He eats honey because he has no teeth. Otherwise, he would eat human flesh. Specifically, the person who did this. Whoever gave him teeth, prepare to be destroyed by the monster you've created. So for a daycare, they put letters that spelled Lana inside. But from the outside, it's reversed. And it says this. What's Lana spelled backwards? I wonder what anybody who walks past us is gonna think. What? Billy, shield your eyes. eyes. Shield your eyes, child. This is a forbidden place. Man, I would have taken one look outside and been like, ooh, okay, that has to go down. Achoo! Achoo! Sorry, I'm allergic to this next abomination I'm about to show you. What is this? Literally, what is this? Who made this? I would like to have a personal chat with you. They were making a Pikachu toy and they took his tail. They're like, ears, tail. Where does this go? Oops! The ears are on the butt and the tail is on the head. Poor Pikachu didn't come out of the lab right. This is one of Professor Oak's hidden secrets. Now you've seen it, you won't be able to unsee it. Oh no! I can personally relate to this. He thought he put the hose to fill up the pool, but ended up filling the whole backyard with water. You know when you put your hose full force somewhere and then it just like flailing inflatable mans to the other side of the backyard. And that's what happened. And now the whole backyard is the pool, except the pool. That really sucks. So this person bought some Ristorante pizza prosciutto. Oh, look at that pizza. But when you open it, what is this? Someone poured a whole box of oregano on that pizza. You want seasoning? You want spicy grass? I got you. I mean, first of all, that pizza looked nothing like the packaging. Second of all, I honestly like seasoning. This will be a jackpot for me. Hot dog, sausage, cheese, burger. Hold up. Why is the ice cream truck selling meat? I don't trust meat from an ice cream truck. Y'all got nothing but freezers. Okay, why for a hot dog and a sausage they use the same pick except one got onions and relish? Wait, that's not even a sausage. That's a fancy hot dog. I did not trust a cheese burger. Nope, I'll stick to my badly drawn SpongeBob popsicle. I love how these popsicles literally look nothing like the pic. Oh my god, this is the laziest thing I have ever seen. Subtitles. Speaking other language. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother translating it or like looking up what language it is because frankly, I have no idea. You know what? Subtitle dude be like, speaking another language. I don't know what he's saying. I don't care to translate. I don't get paid enough. So there you have it. You literally have one job to translate and do subtitles. No, I don't want to. Goes to Walmart. I'm going to buy some Orange Crush. The poor man's Orange Fanta. Goes home and opens it. Wait, where's my Orange Crush? This is Dr. Pepper. I'm allergic to Dr. Pepper. Wait, that's illegal.
Stop! You violated the law.
How you gonna order one soda, open up the box and get another? How they get mixed up in the factory? This is clickbait. This is misleading. You have failed your soda packing job. Okay, I don't know what this person is complaining about because this is possibly the best mix up that you could possibly get. So instead of the chocolate being over the ice cream part, it is on the cone, which I don't know if you guys have had chocolate plus cone. Absolutely delicious. Like I can't name a better duo. You know, I have like ice cream cones at home. Life hack. I take chocolate chips, melt them in the microwave, and then I smear them with a spoon all on the inside of the cone, and then I put my ice cream on top. Oof, you're welcome. We are going to make a special spot in our parking lot for the handicaps. There you go. Literally, what's the point? Y'all tried to make it so that nobody could get in this spot. What y'all doing? Y'all think handicapped people got some special powers where they can climb on top of curbs to reserve their parking spot? I mean, unless you got a Jeep, you don't mind a little curb bite. The red sprinkles go with the red sprinkles. The blue sprinkles go with the blue sprinkles. What is this? Seize him. Arrest him. What's the blue sprinkle doing with all these reds? It thinks it's undercover because the sprinkles are probably colorblind. But he just chilling. Like, how did it get in there? Why would you ruin this whole sprinkle carousel over one blue sprinkle? Man, these sprinkles suck. I don't like the round ones. I only like the long ones. These sprinkles taste way better than these sprinkles. It's a fact of life. If you don't agree, you can fight me. You fool! Who did this? You turn that fan on, it's gonna slice that projector to fall on a student's head. This is just a horrible design fail. Like, I know the projector probably came after the fan, but like, we ain't got nowhere to put it. Like, y'all couldn't have moved it a little bit over so it's like not obstructing the fan's wingspan. This is illegal. Some people really don't think about what they're doing. They're just like, oh, you know what? Just don't turn on the fan. Simple. Let's go up the escalator instead of taking the stairs. Oof. Who designed this? How did this even happen? Are people just not meant to go up this? Is it just for show? Like you go up and you slam against the wall. Stop right there, sir. Parkour Parkour skills must be at least level 5 to enter. I mean, that'd be pretty easy to just like jump over that, but what if 59-year-old Barbara breaks her hip trying to get to the second floor? What is this? A newly renovated middle school. Imagine this happening to your classroom door. Okay, y'all can leave when the bell rings, except the door is up here, closer to the ceiling. You literally have to climb out of the class. Oh man, classroom escape level 100. Man, these are some real budget renovations that someone's gonna be dumb enough to put a door on the ceiling. We didn't have space. Where else can we put it? At least it wasn't on the roof.
Hello, father? Yes, I'm suing.
Question 1. What is your age group? Yes? No? Next. Whoa. My age group is yes. Or maybe it's no. I don't know. There are no right answers. Appetizers. We got wings, cheese fries, cheese sticks, onion rings, cheese, quesadilla, cheese. How come you got cheese fries, cheese sticks, but the cheese quesadilla spelled wrong? This is a thing. So I just recently got a new road sign for my street and they spelled it wrong. And I had to look at it like, did they change the name of the road I live on? No, they just literally spelled it wrong and it's still up. I think nobody has noticed but me. I live on Cheese Road now. Over here we got some Ike. I love Ike with my soda. It makes it cold. I never see anyone on this planet misspell ice. But it's like when you think humanity couldn't get any dumber, then you have this person who wrote Ike instead of ice. Burger King. Now, Hera Ring pancakes. 89 cents. You can hire a pancake for only 89 cents. Wow. So do they hire pancakes and then sell them for people to eat? What about the pancake? The pancake's family only gets 89 cents for the sole provider to be eaten. Such is the sad life cycle of a pancake. Type F in the chat to pay your respects. Nah, but for real though, stay in school or you'll end up misspelling words on a fast food sign. Hey, 16th birthday. They spell happy wrong. They spelled it Hayyyp. Yeah, looks legit. Slap that bad boy on a card, send it straight out to the Dollar Tree. I mean, at least they spelled birthday right. Whoever was making this. I know it's like 2 of 1 letter, but I can't remember if it's the Y or the P. Takes a chance. Fails. On one side of the road, we got a speed limit sign that says 50 kilometers per hour. And another one that says 80 kilometers per hour. Which is it? Are one of those signs fake? One of those signs had to come before the other one. So the person putting it down is going to look at it and be like, maybe I should take down that second sign because this is the new, improved, updated speed limit. But no, they just left it. Now everybody who's going to drive through this road is going to be confuzzled. Like, am I driving 50 or am I driving 80? Or maybe I should drive 100 and get pulled over. Red Hot Chili Pepper. That's my favorite band. You know, I love that song. City of Jalapenos. So good. It's Red Hot Chili Peppers, but they accidentally put Red Hot Chili Paper, which honestly sounds pretty good. We have 2 bathrooms over here, a man and a woman, but the sign up top is different from the door. Which one is it? Which sign is correct? The top or the bottom? There's only one way to find out. Comment below, what would you do? I'm waiting to see who comes out of which. I feel like the top one is correct because people aren't really tall enough to tamper with that one. And the one on the door can be switched. Somebody could have bamboozled it. I mean, I just take one peek inside. There's urinals. It's the boys' bathroom. Ooh, when you try so hard and get so far, in the end, you just got friend zoned. He's like, Ashley, make a heart with me. It'll be so cute. Thumbs up, bud. Thumbs up. That's all you gonna get from me because you're a good friend, but not a boyfriend. Yeah, I'll have an egg sandwich, please. Just a hard-boiled egg. Not cut, not salted, just egg in bread. At least they put mayo in it. I bet a dude made this sandwich. Leave the sandwich making to us females. Jenny's first day on the job. Hey, Jenny, could you go put the shirt on the mannequin? Sure thing, boss. Literally puts the shirt on the mannequin. Jenny, is this how you wear a shirt? Apparently Balenciaga does. They got this stupid shirt where it's a shirt on top of a shirt. Y'all stupid for this. I mean, they almost got the tie right, but the shirt, all you had to do was unbutton it and put it on the mannequin. Like, you see the other mannequins, they got it on. They got the clothes on. But mannequins aren't people. Maybe they wear their shirts differently. Someone is selling a picture frame of my dog. That's a very cute dog you have there. 10 out of 10 would pet and feed it dog food and play fetch with it and take it for a walk. Yes, I love my dog. What country is this that y'all don't know the difference between a cat and a dog? Fluffy creature. Must be dog. So this guy is on the news for being a suspect. And these idiots forgot to put in the first name and last name. So they left both spaces to say first name, last name. Or maybe that's his real name. First name, first name. Last name, last name. That's me. You know, when you run a restaurant, there's a lot of things you need to buy. You know those credit card holders that they give you the bill in? And you can put your restaurant logo on it. Not this restaurant. Restaurant logo here is their restaurant logo. I mean, y'all could have had a logo on it and been official, but no. Y'all chose this instead. Let's make a bike lane for all the bikers. They'll never see it coming. They gonna get a big fat oof if they aren't paying attention. I love going to the store and buying a tarantula. Scurry's up to 6 feet. Oh, that's terrifying. Scare all your friends. Man, if you do this, you're gonna scare them from being your friend. Ain't nobody gonna trust you anymore. But on another note, that's a cockroach. Tarantula? This is misleading clickbait. I'm calling you out, Animal Planet. This is nothing but lies. My mom banned me from home after this. Uh-oh, what'd you do? Must be bad. The pot doesn't fit in the fridge. You know, it would have fit on the shelf above. No, you put it on the bottom. Oh, the lid doesn't fit. Let me just put it on the top. Now the soup is left in the fridge uncovered. Now the whole fridge gonna be stinking like soup. You know, this makes me frustrated. What's the point of a lid? What's it doing on that top shelf? Existing? A lid has one purpose. This honestly makes my brain hurt. Before we play this, what you are looking at is a forklift upon a forklift carrying something to put in an apartment. You have a forklift on a forklift. I don't think this is gonna work. This can't possibly work. Can't you get a forklift that goes higher? Well, whatever you were trying to deliver is now broken. Congratulations. You know, the little guy on top got a lot of trust in the first guy. Don't let OSHA see this video. Well, what did you expect to happen? I mean, to be fair, they almost had it. Almost. Actually, some ideas sound a lot better in your head. This kid's playing a game of bowling. I'm like, oh wait, realizes. Oh, I can just run down here and get a better angle for a shot. And then ends up missing everything. Okay, that's just embarrassing. Like he tried to swing and then realized like, oh wait. Nobody said I couldn't do this. Nobody said I couldn't go down here. You know, just take the fattest L. I would be so embarrassed. They're renovating their house and she asked her husband to film her using a hammer to remove the phone. Target this big. No, I just didn't see that corner there. Like it just came out of nowhere. She even lined up the shot. Still missed. Huh, oopsie. This just blows my mind. Bro threw a net into the water and threw himself with it. Like I got a really good technique to do this. You know, just spin around with it, throw yourself in. You know, bonus points if you catch yourself in the net. Now that's gonna be the biggest catch of the day. The homie's gonna eat you. We tried baking for the first time. Yo, that came out clean. Is that supposed to be a brownie? What's this so hard for? Kind of looks like Play-Doh. Why are you making a brownie in a pan? I don't know what went wrong. Brownies are one of the easiest things to make. You literally just read the back of the box. It's like 3 steps. Put it in pan and then bake at 350 degrees. It is concerning how there's no brownie batter in the pan. When mom says come outside and help her with the groceries, bro, there are shoes literally right there. You just be putting on whatever's closest to the door, whether it's mother's Louboutins or these plaster trowels. I definitely knew what that was called before I Googled it.
Oh, look, my order. Oh, sweet. Oh, bro.
Y'all unlocked a new fear. Okay, I have never went to In-N-Out and asked to eat it in the car. So do they bring it out to you on a little tray?
Oh, look, my order. Oh, sweet. Oh, shit! Bro!
I have a feeling she did that on purpose. Words cannot describe how angry I would be. 2 large drinks spilled in the car. You know why this is suspicious? Where's the burger? There's only 2 fries and 2 drinks. Who goes to In-N-Out and doesn't order a burger? Do not drive and text. Not a car, not a train. She was driving a train on her phone and then ends up crashing into another train. I didn't even know there was people driving these trains. I don't know whose text was that important. Did you get an I miss you text from your ex? What's going on? Maybe her crush finally texted her back? You know, one of these punching bags at the arcade? You get a free hit, I get a free hit. Okay, that was me. That's why I don't play these games. Bro punched the air and still lost. That's so embarrassing. All right, Grandpa, it's time for your nap. Oh no. Okay, can you make it stop? Oh, those are fish! I don't know why I thought they were Coke bottles and they were supposed to go on the conveyor belt. Oh, no, he was supposed to connect the bridge. It could have connected in time and now there's no stopping the flow of fish. The fails of a fisherman. Somebody forgot to remove the paper off one of these pans before making their apple pie. And nobody's gonna notice until more than half of it is gone. Now dang, that apple pie a little too good. And like crust a little crispy. Somebody definitely ate a piece of paper. This is the first and last time she helps me. So she's foaming down his car. And then ends up foaming him in the face. Like, don't worry, babe, I got this. I know how to do this. She's trying so hard to focus on being very steady with her aim. Bro, why you gotta be in the way? Oh, happy birthday, buddy. Let me guess. When everybody whips out their camera, it's not because they're about to sing you happy birthday, because they're gonna cake you. Wait, was that the cake? The cake literally went flying. Bro got plated. That cake yeeted itself. I want no part in this. You walk into a bathroom, try to wash your hands. Where does the water go? Y'all put in a whole faucet, but no sink. Oh, unless it's one of these fancy futuristic ones. See that shadow on the back? The drain might be there. Help, I tried making boba and this happened. Ew! How was that boba? You know those little tapioca balls? I thought boba was supposed to be black. Ooh! Why do it look like meat soup? I don't know what you did, but this ain't it. I thought this was a joke. I thought this was some vegan fried chicken. Nah, they put it in their milk tea like maybe it's ugly, but it still tastes good. I don't know what went wrong here. Like, how do you go from this to this?
Watch me.
Snow? Oh, bro tried to dribble it. You know, I forgot we were playing with snowballs and not actual basketball. You know that's the try hard in the friend group.
Oh, not the G's.
Weren't you just driving that car? If I'm driving a car and I open the door and there's a puddle in front of me, like you close the door, drive up to the parking spot in front of you and then get out.
Oh, not the G's.
Why make everything more difficult than it actually is? No, we're gonna jump over it because that is the only option. I hope no one saw that. You know, even though I live alone, I'm gonna record myself flipping some toast. There's nobody else in this house, so clearly nobody saw that. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna post it on the internet for millions of people to see. What was the point of that? Congratulations, you have no pan skill whatsoever. You know, it's not hard to flip something with a pan. My day can't get worse. Oh, good thing you stopped the video before the ice cream fell. Don't worry, it's not too late. If anything goes wrong in your life, press pause. Retrieve the ice cream ball with your bare hands and pop it back into your bowl before your day gets ruined. Yeah, if only life was that simple. These Best Buy employees trying to get a TV off the top shelf. Y'all ain't got a ladder or anything? You would think there's a better way to do this. No? You know, we got 3 people on it. It'll be all right. We'll figure it out. At least he caught it, kind of. It's quite the soft and graceful fall. There's gotta be a better way to do this. She's holding the garbage open so her friend can just like toss it in, but it's heavy, so you kind of like, that one was personal. Oh man, I would be so pissed. Like, come on, get it in the hole. Nope. Nah, look at her face before she does it. That's gotta be on purpose. Bro skipped the tutorials. Just jumped at the wrong time. You know, why did they even chain the gum stand to the pole? It takes one idiot to just knock over the whole thing. Bro didn't press X to jump in time. Fail. When I learned about the Hall of Cost in history, I was so sad. Learned about what? The Hall of Cost? Were you even paying attention? I swear, some people are actually unteachable. Yo, I ordered a pizza and it came with no toppings on it or anything, just bread. We're sorry to hear about that. Please let our friends at Domino's know so they can help. Never mind, I opened the pizza upside down. How do you you do this? You know, when they deliver the pizza to you, they give it to you right side up. Y'all taking the pizza and just like slamming it upside down on the counter, and then you go to take a dump and then remember you have pizza and then open it and just see bread. Y'all don't even pick up a piece, flip it upside down and examine it. No, people are really this stupid, and it scares me. I almost killed everyone camping this weekend. The insect repellent spray is the same color as the Great Value butter flavored spray. Read your labels. 50% chance of butter flavored waffles and 50% chance of death. Choose wisely. I couldn't even put my straw in. Duncan gave me a whole rack of ice in the drink. Some of these coffee places literally will put this much coffee, the rest of it ice. I ain't never going to Duncan again. Last time I went, they charged me $12 for my coffee, would not give me a receipt, and refused to give me whipped cream on it. Blasphemy. Ooh, I always wanted one of these pancake batter dispensers. Oh, they're perfect. They make the perfect pancake. No! Why would you do that? I can't tell if it was an accident or not, but it was unforgivable.
Oh my gosh, that's perfect.
This dude created the perfect ice cream cone. Why did it just fall off like that? You gotta fill the inside of the cone so it doesn't happen. Me, an expert. Hey, can you refill the candy dispensers? Yeah, sure, I got you. Here are the bags. So I just put the bags in? You ain't never refilled a candy dispenser before? Like, they just put the bags in. How will the children get the candy? Plot twist, they don't. It's supposed to magically come out of the bag or something? You know, maybe if I shake this enough, a Skittle will fall out. And when I walk into a store and they told me to sanitize my hands. I'm doing it. You see where it went? And he's still gonna act like it went on his hand and just, ah! The only reason that I would avoid it is because my hands are already clean, and some places, they have the really sticky hand sanitizer that's like, no matter how much you lather, it's sticky. I don't trust it. Uh-oh, somebody's getting fired. I mean, y'all are carrying a whole entire plane. No, not an entire plane. It ain't got the wings. Otherwise, you'd be in the sky flying, not getting towed. But yeah, we're good. It's okay. We can make it. Woo! No, we cannot make it. At least they stopped before any more damage was done. I order a Big Mac. What is this? Oh, ow! I stabbed myself with my nail. I'm so angry. The bread that's supposed to go in the middle is the top. No. Wait, they got two top buns. Y'all run out of bread or something? Y'all give me the butt piece of bread on a loaf, put it on top of a Big Mac. Like this don't make sense. Rearrange it. Is this a common occurrence? McDonald's employees really don't care this much to not put the little piece of bread in the middle? No, it's a bun piece now. Y'all did the Big Mac order wrong. The house they built just collapsed. Uh-oh. What did y'all do wrong? Y'all forgot a very important step, it seems. You know, the houses we spent the past few days building, they're kind of not houses anymore. I don't know how we got here, but here we are. With a fork stabbed through the bottom of their foot. How do you accidentally walk on someone as big as a fork barefoot? Like a Lego, I understand. But a fork? Was the fork just like chilling on the carpet like this? And you just... Caution! Wet floor. All of this, the whole entire pool, it's wet. I'm just here to warn you. Thank you. Who knew? Water is wet. Now let's put a sign. Put them on a little boogie board. I learn something new every day. I don't know what to call this. What do you call the red stuff that you squirt on your fries? Red mustard. Yeah, that's the one. Wait, red mustard? I mean, technically. The dude at the factory like, is ketchup copyright? Can I legally call this ketchup? No. You know what? We're gonna go with the red mustard. Just in case, because I care about my company. I want a raise. Oh, look, cute little doggy plushie. Oh, wait, some name right. Why one eye up here, one eye down here? One eye in Washington and the other one down in Florida. The person putting this together wanted to ruin somebody's day. Like, I just don't care anymore. Give him a goofy eye. Happy Earth Day. They forgot to put in the B. They put in an A instead. So it's Happy Earth Day. Today we celebrating air. I guess every day is Earth Day. Because we do be breathing like crazy though. You know, eyelash curler, you clamp down your eyelashes and you hold it and it's supposed to like lift them up, not rip them off. Hey, that should be illegal. So if you put on mascara and the mascara is still wet and then you try to curl your lashes, there is a possibility it could just rip them off. Oh, you want long luscious eyelashes? I don't think so. This torture device requires a sacrifice. Your lashes will do just fine. How do you think you did? On what? The final, bro. It's tomorrow. It was today at 10:15. May 8th, 10:15. Diego! Uh-oh. Imagine being absent for the final. Sorry, I slept in today. I'm sorry, what? What day is it today? The day Diego died. You literally have one job. Drop the car off the truck. You know, you're supposed to lower it first, but they just... Not only did they just drop it, it also hit another person's car. Like, whose fault is that? Oh, well, there was nobody driving the car, so... Ooh, it was a ghost. Oh no! Somebody brought hairspray on the airplane. See, this is what happens. This is exactly what they warned you about. You bring a can of hairspray, it's done. As soon as you pop the luggage on the plane, sets on fire. We're all gonna die. Nah, but for real though, how did this happen? You know, I almost choked on my latte this morning because the cayenne pepper spice jar looks almost exactly like the cinnamon. Make sure you read your spices. Let me get a fish fillet with the cheese on the side. I mean, it comes in a box. They just slapped it on the side of the burger. Like, what do you mean on the side? You should have said on the corner, because I see 4 empty corners on there. They could have like folded the cheese up, shoved it in the corner. You want like a Ziploc with the cheese on the bag? Like, what do you mean cheese on the side? This is a McDonald's drive-thru, bro. This looks like a mistake that I would make. They put the door on the wrong way. And then when you attach it, you realize, wait, the hole is right there. The hole needs to be on the other side. You know, if this was for the kids' room, just leave it, it's fine. What do you need to lock your door for anyway? You got secrets? No secrets in this house. This is perfect. My parents would have left it. Is nobody gonna tell her? Flip the sign. Nah, they're like, oh gee, this is acceptable. The dude upside down on the ground can read it just fine. Goes to wash hands. There is faucet, but where's sink? Y'all forgot the sink. How could I wash hands with no sink? Where will the water go? Y'all made it this far and didn't once stop to think, wait, where will the water go? That's not our problem. Put a bucket at the corner of the countertop or something. At least the drain ain't getting clogged. Can't clog a drain when there is no drain. They're selling this shirt that says, don't be happy, worry. And you know what? That's actually my personal life motto. Don't be happy, just worry. Plenty of things to worry about. Like falling into a pit of quicksand, getting hit by a falling piano, choking on your own spit. Dangerous world we live in. The sign says, do not ring doorbell, baby is sleeping. Oh no, he did it. Oh, and then realized like, guess I woke that baby up. If I have to be awake, the baby's gonna be awake too. Hey, look at all these cucumbers for sale. Only $1.39. Except if you look closely, those cucumbers are quite round and juicy. Also, cucumber do not go in box. There ain't that much demand. Unless you live in Cucumberlandia. But because they're both green, they got a similar skin, I think somebody legitimately messed them up. What is a cucumber? But long green melon. An Amazon driver left the package under the doorknob so that they couldn't open their door to get the package and had to call maintenance to move it so they can open their door. I'd be so confused. Like, imagine trying to open your door. Why won't it open? The Amazon man, he's trapped us. It's all part of Jeff Bezos' plan. They unpeeled the ice cream cone. Where is cone? No cone, only ice cream. Very good for gluten-free folk that can't have cone. For me, this would be a blessing. Also, this looks delicious. Hey, can you do this tile wall? Yeah, it's supposed to be Queen Elizabeth or something. Yeah, I got you. And then it starts out all right, and then you get to the top, and there's like, what went so wrong? You decided to just rotate her head. And you go look at it like, yeah, that looked right to me. The tiles are already in. If only it was as simple as just rotating it. Like, how did this go so wrong? People amaze me. The game of baseball that nobody's gonna win. Baseball on hard mode. Except one of the bases is past a fence. So you gotta hurry up and climb over the fence, run through the base, and then climb back over and run to the next one. True test of skill. Okay, there's an outlet. Is that a soap? Under the soap. Who designed this bathroom? I need to plug this in. But wait, every time you hover your hand under it, it's gonna dispense soap. I just wanna plug in my dryer. Don't you understand? I ain't trying to wash my hands. My hands are clean. Mildly infuriating. You know, this calls for some good old-fashioned violence.
No.
Sir, this is the bowling alley, not the slip and slide. You did all that. Got that close. You couldn't even get one. Not a single pin. That is so embarrassing. Bro slip and slided his way to failure. He was supposed to chop the apple. What happened? Somebody's getting grounded. What happened to the pool? Billy trying to record this video. Oopsie. We got this barista pouring the milk. What went wrong? Maybe he has a little performance anxiety. You are just holding up your phone recording him do it. Or maybe he got a little too cocky. He was trying to show off. Oh, I have fans now. They're recording me pour the milk. And sometimes you get a little nervous. Just spill the milk. He was too busy daydreaming about being TikTok famous. Well, back to reality. Uh-oh. He didn't even get to make a wish. The way the candles just like instantly it just like plopped perfectly. Like, surprise, happy birthday. Well, I guess we're eating the cake off the floor. This is why you don't let kids hold things. My uncle said he's a professional. Professional what? Design failure? He put the handle on the wrong side. I mean, but does it work? Did the cabinet open? Looks fine to me. Almost ruined my dinner. Hey, that pizza ain't even done yet. Hey, leave it alone. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. You deserved every second of that. You know, this is what happens when you're using one phone to record and the other to take the pizza out of the oven. This is so unfortunate. Not only would my dinner be ruined, my day would be ruined. First of all, that pizza wasn't even done yet. That cheese ain't even crispy. That's barely defrosted. Also, why didn't you cook it on the pan to begin with? Oh, never mind, that's a plate. See, this is what happens. What were you trying to do? You know, before we can even make our aesthetic drink, just step one, we've already failed. Just the ice shattered the glass. I see people do this on TikTok all the time. What happened? What went wrong? Sorry guys, no aesthetic drink TikTok today. This guy brought a wheelbarrow and all of these bags. They look heavy. Does he not know how a wheelbarrow works? He carrying it. Like, bro, you're supposed to put this down and then push it. And then he picks it up again. You know, why work smarter when you can work harder? And he hella strong for that. So like, I don't know, maybe aim higher. He dropped an entire steak. This is at Salt Bay's restaurant. These restaurants are like incredibly expensive. You paid for the steak, you gonna get another one. You know, maybe he got a little nervous because you were recording him. Like how you managed to eat an entire steak just off the table. Oh no, he made a mistake. Boo! Bro, rice is the easiest thing to make. I don't know how she managed to make a burnt rice cake. You know, check up on your rice every now and then. Cooking is not for everyone. You know, all you gotta do is hit the ball, just hit the ball. She had her hands out and everything, like what went wrong? How did it hit here? Like you were prepared, you were looking right at it. You versus the ball, who will win? The ball. She got one of those cool pancake batter dispensers. Yeah, all you gotta do is press a button and it's like perfect pancakes come out the bottom. Did you forget the top is open? There was no lid. Like everything was going swimmingly. Why did you... POV, you tried to melt chocolate. There is no way somebody is dumb enough to melt chocolate like this. Like not even in the microwave. You ain't even melting it, you sauteing it. You are charring the chocolate. Got some nice grill marks on it. I like my chocolate well done. You can literally do it in the microwave. Oh, a watermelon on a glass table and a machete. Did it even slice it? You keep the weeds away from my glass table. I don't trust you guys with your swords. It didn't even crack the watermelon either. Like the whole point was to crack the watermelon in half. You couldn't even do that. The glass went before the melon. Terrible.
Don't talk into the mic and I'll buy you anything you want. Anything? Again. Don't talk into the mic and I'll buy you anything you want. Okay.
You literally had 2 chances. Do not talk into the mic.
Alright, so don't talk into the mic and I'll buy you anything you want. Are you having a good day? Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You could have literally had anything at the mall when you ask an extrovert to do this challenge. Bro just likes to talk to people.
I forgot to mix the egg, I guess.
Ew. A whole yolk came out of that. Like when you were mixing the batter, you didn't see a whole entire yolk just chilling in the bowl. Ew, the fact that it just came out whole, that's gross. I don't like it. Throw the cake away. When you thought you were adding veggie broth. Ew, not the decaf chai latte. You know, I'm actually curious to try it. Some sweet chai flavored soup? Am I the only one? Told them not to go on black ice. I mean, yeah, people literally die on black ice. I'm terrified of black ice. Shibbity doop bop bop all over it. Ouch. When she says she wants to be a boxer. That's why you gotta keep your hands up at all times. I'm not one to talk because I know if I did one of these, I would put it down and then get smacked in the face. That's what happens. You know, if you wanna be a boxer, you gotta be prepared to take a few hits to the face. I was gonna say, it's very impressive to take a wheelbarrow uphill. Many do it, few succeed. This guy, eat dirt, buddy. Okay, there is this little chip in the car. They taped it and then they're gonna paint it. And now, you know, I thought that little spot was the problem. It literally ripped off the paint. A wax strip for your car. You know, some things should not be taken off like a band-aid. So for grandma's birthday, they got her a balloon with money attached to it. But you gotta be fast to grab the money out of the box. There was like $1,000 attached to the balloon. And you just let it get away? Grandma, that's money flying away. There ain't no way. And her whole birthday is ruined. You know, I really hope there's another $1,000 in there or a GPS tracker. What is that? More money? Hey, more money. Like, they really spoiled her. But you guys are just gonna let like $1,000 just fly up like that? Like, all you had to do was grab it. Just grab the money string. No, you had one job. You know, when you need a little extra help ice skating, they give you this little device that's supposed to help you stand up straight. And then you still end up falling. We ain't ice skating anymore. How Coco break? She just slid those rings. And, you know, she was probably so distracted with you recording. Like, why are you recording your food coming in the first place? Like, record it when it gets on the table. You know, they were supposed to slide into my mouth, but ended up sliding on the floor. This machine literally has one job. To take the glizzy and put it in the hole. What happened? What went wrong? Okay, grab the glizzy. We're putting it back. Enjoy your glizzy bread. Oh, and it keeps going. You know, this is why technology needs humans. Like, what happens when they miss the glizzy hole? You're gonna need somebody to press the reset button. This is such an unusual thing to have a robot make. Like, is it too sus if a human does it? Takes a glizzy and then puts it in a bread hole? Like, nah, we couldn't find anybody who wanted to do that. So they built a robot for this very task. Oh, well, here you go. No bread, but you can have the glizzy. Man, I would just reach in over there and grab it myself. She put her phone down to record a TikTok. Oh no, the train has to close because, you know, it's a train that actually moves. Not a little room to do your TikTok for. Yeah, this was just stupid. She was filming a TikTok where she drank water and I mean, to be fair, I don't think you can drink water when you lay down like that. Doesn't it just go like... It spilled. Okay, that was harder than it looked. You know what sounds like a good idea until you actually do it? A yellow bath bomb. A bath bomb or bathtub full of piss. That would be a lot of piss, so I'm just gonna say it's lemon lime Gatorade. More believable. I wouldn't even want to get in at this point. They got these two swing sets right next to each other. If you put swings next to each other, they should be facing like this, so you can like, but these are facing like this, so you can just like, what if you like keep your feet out? Somebody gonna get kicked in the coochie, and it's not gonna be me. This is a disaster waiting to happen. They put a vent on a wall. Why? You know, it's supposed to go behind a hole so, you know, a vent can ventilate. It's not for show. Who installed this? Why is it just on a wall? My IC is not working. I don't know. Check the vent. Oh, it appears the vent is just screwed onto the wall. I hate this. Words cannot express how much I hate this. Because this is like a real thing. I know exactly how to deal with one of those. You have to like push the handle so it's down and then close the door. Oh wait, then it like gets stuck. No, this is just a whole mess. They installed the handle upside down. It should be facing the other way. But now you can't close the door because the handle is in the way. I'm calling the cops. Why did they do this? They put an ATM on a ledge. So you have to climb up and then take a big step. And then when you finally get to the ATM, you have to squat down next to it and put in your PIN. Why? Was this made for children to deposit their Robux? I feel like everybody has one of these soap holders that you can't put the soap in because it literally doesn't hold the soap. It just slips right off. So what's the point? Is there another use for this? Perhaps a little handle to help get you out of the bath? Nothing stays in this. You know, what a wonderful idea. We're gonna call our store closed. So, are you guys open? No, we're closed. They had to put a sign on the door that says, welcome, we are open. But it says in big letters that you're closed. That's the name of the store. Imagine having to explain that to everybody. Get rid of the C and the D and make it lose. Because this is how you lose customers. I have drawers like this. You can only open one, and you can only open it halfway before the other gets in the way. And then you have to close it before you decide to open the other. And same with the 2 doors on the bottom. Imagine working in cabinets and not knowing how a corner works. Shouldn't you be prepared for these things? No. You know, I can't open my cabinet and open my microwave at the same time. I have to close the cabinet and then I open my microwave. Scuffed. And I spent a lot of money on my house to have to deal with that inconvenience. They were messing with the radio too much, and this car popped up a little warning. Taking your eyes off the road too long or too often could cause a crash, resulting in injury or death to you or others. Focus attention on driving. You know what? That's why I'm gonna pop up a random paragraph on the screen in the middle of driving so that the person driving gets distracted and starts reading. What's this weird alert on my car? It's like you want me to die. You want me to crash. What car is this? Kia Soul? I would crash myself too if I was a box car. This bag looks like there is a knife in it, but there isn't. It's literally just imprinted on the leather of the bag. This is the perfect bag to wear to the airport. So you can get stopped every 5 seconds like, ma'am, what you got in your bag? They gonna be like ripping it apart, trying to find a knife when the knife doesn't even exist. It's kind of fun to mess with people. How old are you? 10 to 15, 16 to 20, 21 to 25, 26 to 30. Hey, what happened to 31, 2, 3, 4? Do those numbers just not exist? Are you not allowed to take the survey if you are any of those ages? Also, why are there so many options and there's missing numbers? You guys are oddly specific and stupid for missing some numbers. This is Kim K's sink. And at first glance, you would think it's a design fail. Like, oh, you turn on the water and then there's no bowl for the sink. Like, it just goes everywhere. So there's the little hole where it's supposed to drain. And I think that is a pretty decent sized drain hole. You could probably get away with a fistful of hair going down that bad boy. So basically how it works is like the countertop is slightly indented where the water is supposed to go. But still, it's like weird. You're rich. Did you just buy a normal sink? This is the most narrow bathroom I have ever seen. It is just wide enough to fit a mini toilet. Is there even space to put the lid down? Also, you have to like reverse into it and then walk straight out of it. There's not even space for your shoulders to like turn around, or you can go in sideways. I feel like there's a good possibility some people can get stuck. They will get stuck walking into this and not make it to the toilet and might have to pee at the door. Like, why make the hallway so long if the room is so narrow? You had one job. Put the handle of the mug on the outside of the mug, because you know when you drink from a mug, you hold the handle. And if it's on the inside of the mug, there is no reason to even exist. Just die. Break it. Smash it into pieces. Useless. A bit harsh. Why would they do Pikachu like that? Who put him together? The ears are supposed to go here and the tail's supposed to go there. They reversed them. Like, you had one job. The person putting him together. What's a Pikachu? This is how I imagine a Thunder Rat to look like. Oh no, Wonder Woman, what have they done to you? Made her into a pair of scissors. Who thought this was a good idea? Wonder Woman scissors and like her legs open up with the handle? No! Y'all did her dirty with this. But can she coochie cut the cardboard? Whoever put up this display, you did a great job. I love this. Finally, a product I will buy. I guess they weren't supposed to put them like just right up against each other. It's like using that filter that like mirrors half of your face and then you realize how not symmetrical your face is. Hurts. In this bathroom, they decided to put the dryers 6 feet up in the air. You know, if you can't reach it, you don't deserve to dry your hands. I don't make the rules around here. What are all the short kings gonna do? I don't understand why it's so high up. There's plenty of space on the wall to put it lower. Okay. You know, the perfect place to put a slide. On the roof of a building. You know, this is the park you take your kids when you don't want kids anymore. You slide down and it'll be your final wee. No more wee after that. Last few moments of agonizing pain. Was it worth the fun ride? Probably not. At this Taco Bell, they got the lover's restroom. You know, when you're in high school and you're just so in love with your significant other, like can't even spend 2 seconds apart. They made a bathroom for you. This is for Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly. Perhaps Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker. The bathroom for you. He stands while she sits. I was gonna say something else. Whoever is sitting gets a nice view of the person standing. I can't do this today. Do not enter. Wait, enter only. What do I do? Can I go through here or not? Will the door open or no? Guess I'm just going to wait in the lobby until somebody opens the door. They put a whole entire balcony on this building, but no window. Where's the window? Where's the door to go out on the balcony? How will I use this balcony that they spent thousands of dollars building? You have to like dangle off the top one and drop to the second one, but then there's no way to get back up and you're stuck. What now? Yeah, I love funnel cakes. But why does this look like Dookie? It even has little squiggles like it smells bad. That's not a funnel cake. That's a Dookie cake on a plate. Oh, they got this plushie at a dentist's office. Nemo with a whole mouth of adult teeth. And this is supposed to teach kids about proper dental care. Like, ooh, the scary fish with a mouth full of teeth brushes his teeth. You should too. I would be terrified. Bike lane ends here, right here, just on the curb. It's like a bike trail to your death. How they just gonna end it like that? I mean, whoever did this sure must not like the bicyclists. Is that what they're called, bicyclists? I feel like I'm saying it wrong. My camera keeps going out of focus, like there's something behind me. Who's behind me? Hello, Mr. Ghost, I am trying to work. Thank you. This house has 2 front doors. I had them all together and it's really 4 doors. Pretty cool, must be quite the grand entrance, right? Then you walk inside. You got the fancy stairs. Why is there another door? I would like to have a word with the idiots who built this house. Like, oh no, we put in the wrong door. Instead of moving the door so there's only 1 door, let's just buy a whole other door to put right next to it. On whose budget was this idiotic decision made? This is very badly designed. Also, when you like open the door, it's gonna hit the stairs. Who designed this house? Speaking of bad stairs, we got this one. Like, you come up the stairs and then there's another staircase that you have to like jump on. Also, there is a 99% chance that you will trip and fall.
A very painful shortcut.
These stairs be handing out twisted ankles like free Frosties. Don't you just love when you turn on the water and the ball is too short for the faucet? You just barely missed it, bro. It's kind of sitting on the edge. Like, who installed this? You didn't like test it, turn on the water? Y'all ordered a sink too short. Not my problem. You know, you can actually buy a secret firewood safe. It looks like firewood, but it is a secret safe where you can put all your valuables and money. Make sure everybody knows that that's firewood, which is flammable. If your house sets on fire, it's a horrible idea. What if somebody like chucks it into the fireplace without knowing? Like, ooh, I found some more firewood. Or your house sets on fire, the wood is the first to go. And everything in it, all the money and valuables in it, burnt to a crisp. You check into a hotel. So do you guys have like a hotel lobby or something where I can like chill, do my work? Yeah, it's up there. Why is it up there? Why are there seats up there? How do you even get up there? I hope you know parkour. Otherwise you can't use our hotel lobby, idiot. Well then, at least it's probably clean up there. A little dusty, but probably no piss stains on the couch. Wait a second. They made this ad for this toy piano. And like the girl is facing the mirror. Who's the other one? They both look at me in the eye. Ugh. Be gone, demon child. They just forgot to edit her face in the mirror. She's definitely not supposed to be looking at me. Ordered a cheeseburger. No pickle. Add mac sauce. Cheeseburger, right? At least there's no pickles in it. They said cheeseburger. There is no burger. There is only cheese. Y'all forgot the burger.
Y'all ever pulled on this before? Cause right now I'm so tempted. Like, I just wanna yank the
Girl, you are in a hospital. You can't just be yanking random wires out the walls. That could be somebody's life support. She activated the code blue and she worked there too. Do they really gotta start writing on the job description like, don't pull out anybody's life support. I don't care how low your battery percentage is. Please don't.
So I found a lid in my actual Crunch Wrap.
Oh my god.
And you can see my teeth marks. Like, I wish I was lying.
A lid?
I really wish I was lying.
I'll go get my manager for you.
Okay, thank you. That's okay.
Taco Bell, I have some questions. I want to know how a whole entire lid went into the Crunch Wrap and the person continued to cook it. I don't think she gonna notice. They do call it a Crunch Wrap for a reason. Everyone knows plastic, the ultimate crunch. I'm glad they weren't Karens about it. This could have been like a lawsuit, but they were just like, bro, I just want another Crunch Wrap. Someone getting fired at this location today. Y'all have one job, play the national anthem. Hold on, let me switch it from my Spotify real quick. Here we have a news headline. President's spokesman says he can't speak for the president. Sir, what was your job title again? Say it again, slowly. President's spokesman Man, you know, you have literally one job, but you can't speak for the president? Guys, I think he'd rather be like flipping burgers out of Red Robin's or something. Do a job you actually want to do. What's better than one straw in your Capri Sun? 25! Wait. If this one has that many straws, that means there are 24 other pouches of Capri Sun that are strawless. Spawned without a straw, this one hoarding all of them. It's supposed to be one straw per pouch. That pouch is going to die of stab wounds. On the news, we got a dentist assault suspect. We got a picture. First name, last name. That's a funny name. He's still out there somewhere. Also, what y'all mean dentist assault? Hey, yo, can opener. What happened? What went wrong? Can opener versus the can. The can opener should always win, but somehow failed. Deconstructed itself in shame. That it cannot open. A mere can of pumpkin. Absolutely useless. These dudes were at a game, held up posters that say, "Don't show us on camera. Our wives think we are at work." Didn't they just say, "Don't show me on camera"? Cameraman like, oh, this is the good stuff. Guess whose wives found out?
Yeah, I got you. I got you on camera. You on candid camera now.
If you are in a wheelchair, this is an area of refuge. Wait a minute.
No. If by refuge you mean stairs where you can roll to your death, I guess it might be correct. You know, at Costco, we're selling Xbox cards and PlayStation cards. But you know, we're gonna do the little switcheroony, make it real aesthetic. What was the reason? To trick middle-aged mothers? She gonna see the Xbox sign, grab the PlayStation card. Little Billy gonna be like, "We don't even have a PlayStation, bro." You get a fortune cookie, but the fortune is on the outside. The job is well done. It's just a funny fortune cookie. It even did a smiley face. Like, it really thought it did something. Like, it did a good job, but the fortune is supposed to be inside. So no, the job is not well done. The job is actually very badly done.
All right, I'll take this, and then can I get a backwood as well? Perfect. All right.
Hey, yo, that's a Taco Bell card.
Yeah.
It's not even going through the hole. It ain't even got a chip.
Let's remove it.
Stop it.
Taco Bell? You serious? You can't use it.
Oh, wrong card. Hold on, try this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're taking out another card. No, you put it in the wrong way.
This one's kind of new for everyone.
Like that?
No. Sir?
It doesn't even have a chip.
How is it?
Swipe it.
Swipe it.
Like that?
Oh. No, kid.
What?
Swipe it like this.
Oh, my bad. Like this. Like this.
You have issues, right?
It's not working. Oh.
You know that button under the counter that calls the cops? It's been pressed. How many ways can you incorrectly swipe a card? This dude did them all. In this parking garage, there was a sign that says, "Please pay your parking fee before existing." Did I read that right? Before existing? So like, we talking about when I'm still in the womb or before that? When I was a clump of molecules? Or are we talking about way back, like before I was even conceived? Because technically that's before I existed. I'm trying to figure out how you want me to pay for this parking. Like, I'm pretty sure that would have been my parents' responsibility. Y'all see the difference a spelling error can make? They meant before exiting, but I don't think I can pay you before existing. Sorry. Guess I'm going to jail. Something is wrong here. Wait. Something ain't right. Who is that? Is that Gary, like without a shell? Oh, that's not right. That's not the right shape. That's Patrick's head. Gary's in Squidward's head. And then they got all of them wrong. Is that another Squidward? Why so many Squidward soap? I don't like this at all. Me when I go to Target. Do not enter. Enter only. Which will it be? Y'all can't be playing mind games with me like this. We going to Walmart. Aw, they got a Siamese mask. Connected at birth. Okay, guess we're wearing it like this. Y'all were tying the little mask ropes a little too fast. Did a little oopsie. So in the school library, we have this little poster. It says, "Mistakes are proof you are." Huh? No, there's a rainbow. It has to be happy. Mistakes are proof you are. Mistakes are proof you are trash. No matter how I read it, it's hurting my self-esteem. Why are we still here? Just to suffer? You know those juice cartons where you just like lift it and then wait, it doesn't have the little foil where you like stab. What do you do now? What was the point of even attaching a drink hole where there's no hole? This is what knives are for. This is when you call Michael Myers. You know, we have to put up this new ad. You know, this piece goes first and then this piece and then we let go and then it rolls down. Y'all didn't take one look at this and was like, wait, no, it's supposed to be flipped. Her thigh doesn't connect to her elbow. No, there is a problem. So he opened up a bag of Takis.
Cheese and Taki stuff. And this what I get on my bag. What is this? A whole thing of Taki seasoning.
I don't know what you're complaining about. Crush it up, put it in like a salt and pepper shaker. They gave you a chunk of free seasoning. I don't know what you're complaining about. Y'all took out a couple of my chips for this super rare Taki seasoning, not sold in stores. I don't know about you guys, but do you feel your food before you buy it? This popsicle is empty. How does a popsicle factory forget to put the popsicle in the wrapper? For the price of a popsicle, they sell an air in a bag. But was the air fruity though? This guy decided to surprise his girlfriend with some posters asking to marry him. And his two friends decided to pull the switcheroo. So when she walked out, she saw, "You will marry me." He didn't pop a question. Not will you marry me? You will marry me. Plot twist, the wrong person walks out. Like, me? Alright, I guess. I got one of those fancy recycling trash cans. It makes you feel good putting it in the right hole. Plastic, metal, and paper holes. Wait, plastic, paper, metal, and paper, plastic. Which one is it? Which label is correct? Who's throwing away metal? They assembled the chairs in this gym. Why are these chairs looking funny? They put every single chair upside down. The butt go where the back is. The back go where the butt is. That ain't right. First day on the job as a janitor. Can you put soap in the soap dispensers? I got you, easy. Take a whole entire bar of soap in the soap dispenser. I did exactly what you wanted. Someone actually did this. Someone actually put a bar of soap. Like the solid was gonna break off and dispense. This dude's on a motorcycle wearing a shirt that says, "Wear helmet. Helmet saves life." Hold on. I have failed to see the existence of a helmet on this guy's head. But you literally said, no, my shirt said. I, however, have different feelings. I'm so confused. You know when you pull up to the stop sign, you got a steepio. Steepio? You calling me stupido? We gonna fight. You know, we took all this time and budget to build a wheelchair ramp. But, you have to be able to go up 2 stairs and wheel yourself uphill. What was the reason? Are handicapped people a joke to you? Because this bridge sure is. Can I get a taco with the lettuce and the cheese on the side? Okay, first of all, why that taco so skinny? I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings, but technically that is on the side. It is on the side of the taco. They weren't wrong. This is proof the customer ain't always right. If you park here, illegally parked cars will be fined, even though it's private parking. Oh, so it's okay to park here illegally. You're saying my car will be fined, not fined with a D and I'll have to pay anything? No, it's literally fine. All right, I guess I will be parking in this private parking, but I'll give you the D later. You filling out an online survey. First name, Alan, acceptable name. No, must be a number. Excuse me, what? Who got a number in their name? Plot twist, only Elon Musk's son can fill this out. For only 90 cents, you can get yourself a coochie. A what now? A chocolate chip coochie? No, it's a K. It's a K, not a C. A door handle that says pull. So it has a door handle, it says pull, but you have to push it. This has gotta be one of the most misleading things I've ever seen. This is frustrating. It says pull. I'm annoyed just looking at this. It's got a handle, so like you automatically assume you have to pull anyway, even without reading it. And then it pushes forward. I don't care if it says pull. I don't care if it's got a handle. It pushes open. You push it open. You want to get to the bathroom? You must pass the ultimate test. The stupid door of deception. SpongeBob, what did they do to you? Since when does SpongeBob have 4 eyes? Or maybe they took 4 eyes too literally. They're like, does SpongeBob wear glasses? Okay, he's worn glasses before, right? You know what? We're gonna put 4 eyes on him. Don't even get me started about the rest of the popsicle. I feel like these never look like what they're supposed to look like. These popsicles are just an invitation for disappointment. I can guarantee you I ain't never gonna open one of these popsicles and be like, oh my god, look, looks just like SpongeBob. Yeah, because you don't have your glasses on. Oh, this is why you do not wear Crocs at the beach. This is why you do not wear Crocs at all. I mean, the whole point of shoes is to protect your feet and your toes. And you go get this nasty tan wearing Crocs. Oh, that's horrible. I don't know which is worse, those feet or wearing Crocs in public. You know what? Crocs are actually very comfortable. They're just ugly. And like my second toe is slightly longer than my big toe and it like conveniently pokes out of the little hole. Here we got instant hand sanitizing wipe. Keyword, hand sanitizing. But it's not for use on skin. Hold on, I thought you said hand sanitizing wipes. Like there's even a picture of somebody using it on their skin. It could be for reptile skin. I don't get it. Are you supposed to like wipe tables down with it? You wiping your hands with this or not? Comment below. You have one job, to make a Pikachu doll that looks like Pikachu. And somehow it ended up looking like Pikachu, Mr. Mime, and Ditto all in one. How you get that confused? Maybe it was just like a rough day at work and they were making plushies of all the Pokemon. They're like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Just gonna put this together. Maybe it's like some off-brand Pikachu. No, but it has a Pokemon tag. This ain't the Pikachu I know and love. Throw him in the fireplace where he belongs. You see that little hole right there? That's where you're supposed to put in the screw, but you didn't. You put it right next to the hole. Why? Maybe they got a screw loose, that they had to put a screw right next to the hole where it was supposed to go in. You're trying to make me mad, and it's working. So this online thing had a question saying, are you under the age of 18? And if you do, yes. If you're under the age of 18, please state why. Let me think. Why am I under the age of 18? Maybe it's because my parents decided to have me on a certain year. And then by the time I end up taking this stupid test, I'm under 18. You know, maybe if I popped out a little earlier, maybe my birthday was a little earlier. Hold up, just let me go to the Costco and buy a few years so I can be over the age of 18. Like, what do you mean? Please state why. I was born this time and I'm answering this stupid question this time. 18 years have not passed when I have to answer this stupid question. Whoever made this, like, what are you thinking? You can't control your age? Spider-Man! Spider-Man! I mean, it's not like it's a bat or anything. Yeah, it's 2019. If Spider-Man wants to identify as a bat, then he's gonna be a bat. I mean, if you like squinting at it or you ain't got your glasses on, it's like, that could be a Spider-Man. I mean, then you wouldn't even be able to read it. You know, I'm just trying to have my morning coffee without all this controversy. Thank you. McDonald's McDom. What? I'm trying to get a burger and fries from McDonald's McDom. Is this even a legit McDonald's? It looked like someone's house and they stole 2 McDonald's signs, scrambled the words up a bit. Like, can I copy your homework? Yeah, but change it up so the teacher doesn't notice. McDonald's McDom. Only the finest. Gave the bakery a photo on the USB drive to put on the cake. This is the cake they made. Here, this is what I want on a cake. Gives USB drive. You want a USB drive on the cake? Okay, takes picture of the USB drive, puts it on the cake. Is it your PC's birthday? You trying to make him a cake with the USB drive? I can't believe somebody did that. Y'all gonna give me a refund or y'all gonna give me a refund? Which will it be? Pots! What? Pots! You're going too fast! Okay, so you know what? They did it flipped. So if I take this image and then flip it, it's just reversed. I don't know how they messed up this bad, because don't you have to like hand write these? I don't know what they were trying to do. It just got all messed up. It's supposed to say stop. And also, why is it slanted in the middle of the street? Is it supposed to be like nice and like framed evenly so you don't have to like look at it like this when you drive in? Or maybe they didn't want you to stop. Maybe they want you to pause. So this vending machine says credit card only, debit card only, but where you go to put your debit and credit card says cash only. Which is it, Janice? Oh, and then it says no cash accepted. Okay, I'll take my Coca-Cola addiction elsewhere. What do you want from me then? My soul? What form of payment do you accept? So Walmart was selling this shirt that says 13 on it and has a number 12. What? Maybe it's teaching you how to count. Like you go from 12 to 13. At least it didn't say 12-teen. Or someone looked at this shirt and then they were like, 13. That's a 13, right? It's called fashion.
Not like you would understand.
Yo, I swear Gucci would pull something like that. They did a whole line where they misspelled their own brand name. Instead of Gucci, they did Gucci with a Y. Sale with card. Buy 4 at $125 each. Get 0 free. This is like clickbait in real life. You see this, you like, oh, free? What's free? What we getting today? And then you put on your glasses and you're like, wait, so if I buy 4, I get 0 free. 0 free is not good. How to bamboozle Barbara's nationwide. You had one job, to put a toilet seat on a toilet. And this is how they did it. So it's supposed to be toilet, toilet seat, toilet cover. No, they did toilet, toilet cover, toilet seat. How am I supposed to sit on it? What do you want me to do? Put the seat down and and then do it on the seat, do you know what will happen? It won't be in the toilet. What do we even need a toilet for in the first place if it's all gonna end up on the ground? How can y'all mess this up? Over here we got some long yellow things. Only 78 cents a pound. Delicious, my favorite fruit. Long yellow things. Now if only they had a name. This heck is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Shout out to Gwen Stefani for teaching us all how to spell bananas. I wonder if somebody just completely forgot the word bananas. You know, that actually happens to me. I once forgot the word carrots. Like somebody just Control-Alt-deleted it from my memory. And I was trying to explain it, and I was like, the long orange vegetable. You mean a carrot? Oh, yes! It's so weird how that happened. Flatulence of the brain. So on this fire alarm, it says installed on the ceiling. Isn't it supposed to say the date? I installed this on 4/20, not on the ceiling. Obviously, anybody with eyes can see it's installed on the ceiling. It's like you always wonder how dumb people really are, and then you see stuff like this. So there's this pamphlet, and it's got English, Italian, Spanish, French, German, Portuguese, but all the flags are wrong. How can you mess up that bad? Why are you even gonna bother putting the flag if you're gonna get all of them wrong? Like, they just looked at flags and they were like, okay, you know what, we'll put this for Italian, this for English, this for Spanish, like, make it look fancy.
And nobody knows flags anyway.
Y'all really suck. Flavor, mango. Oh, I looked at that for a hot second and I was like, what's wrong with this image? That's not a mango, that's an avocado. You know, I bet a lot of people looked at this and then they were like, okay, you know what, seems legit. Half of people don't even know what the inside of a mango even looks like. You know, it's funny, avocado is very similar if it didn't have the big old seed. I mean, it's yellow and it says mango, and the avocado look a little yellow in that photo. So they could have gotten confused. I don't know, some people, they ain't fruit experts, okay? And avocado is like an exotic fruit to some people who don't live in California. Not everyone gonna know what the inside looks like. I'll get a venti iced caramel macchiato with 2 extra shots. Okay, what's the name on the order? Brian with a Y. All right, Brian with a Y. Here you go. That's exactly what you said. When it's 5 a.m. and you ain't trying to think. Brian with a Y. I wonder where the Y goes. And also, I don't know why people feel the need to specify on their coffee. Like Brian with a Y, just say Brian. Who cares if they spell your name wrong? Do people seriously get upset when the barista spells their name wrong? You could have put Ashley on my cup. I don't care. I'm just trying to get my caffeine, okay? Don't save a life. Be afraid to give blood. Oh, you got me spooked. I'm very afraid. So whoever made the sign sucks at making signs. I mean, I guess it's supposed to say, save a life. Don't be afraid to give blood. But like the way you guys wrote it, I don't know. Most people read left to right. Not like, oh, I'm gonna read this and then that and then this and then that and then this. You know, for all you know, I could have read it as blood don't afraid be to give life a save. So they were paving the road and this car was just chilling there. Yeah, I ain't moving. I'ma make like a tree and sit here. Y'all can't make me move. I mean, they couldn't have towed the car or anything. They're like, okay, you know what? Nothing we can do. We're just gonna pave around it. Can't you get like a ticket for that? I remember when I was a kid and they used to like pave the roads in my neighborhood and then they would leave like a notice saying like, you can't have your car on the road between these hours on these days or you will get towed in a violation. But I mean, they just had to make do, I guess. Ew! This is so triggering to me right now. I don't know why, but the fact that that toilet paper roll is just facing me, just looking me in its eye. Don't give me that look. You ain't supposed to be like that. If I saw this, I would just like tear it open, put it back how it's supposed to be, and all will be well in the universe. Oh no! Billy, that's not how you play baseball. That's how you clonk yourself in the head. Maybe it was his whole intention and they made a statue honoring Billy and how dumb he was. Welcome to the Hotel California.
What?
Hotel California. I thought we were in California. No, this is the Hotel California. How are you gonna misspell California? Especially if your hotel is called Hotel California. So you know when they have to like spray parking spots on a road? There was a bottle in the road. Yeah, you know what? We ain't got time. 2 seconds to just like kick it out of the way or push it out of the way. We just go right over it. I don't care. Just get the job done. And now when you remove it, it's like, oh,
Satan, is that you?
how does this even happen? There are 3 holes on the bowling ball. They even had big black dots where they were supposed to cut out the holes. They're like, no, we gonna put them up here. So if anyone got like freakishly long fingers, I hope they'll appreciate this ball. I don't know. I do not know what this vegetable is. We are going to call it name. For the low price of $1.99 per pound, you can get a name.
Ooh, can I be Ashley?
Pay up, where's my $1.99? Please don't waste printer ink.
Oh.
You fool! Did you literally, unironically, print out an entire page in full color? I hope this gets your attention. Who's the fool now? Wasted half the color cartridge. I hope your mother's proud. She's not. When you've just given up. Skittles, M&Ms, bam. Put them together too. So that child that puts their quarter in, gets their handful of candy, gonna have a real surprise. And they chew an M&M and a Skittle together. I feel like this is me relying on anybody to do anything for me. Like something so simple. Take the candy, put it in the vending machine. Done. Just please game end yourself. Can I get cheese on the side of my burger? Yeah, sure. You said on the side. Like, who asked for cheese on the side of a burger? What did you want the person to do? Have you ever ordered cheese on the side of your burger? It's on the side of the burger. You are asking for this one. Long yellow things. Long yellow things. Nice. You know, I love to put long yellow things in my mouth for breakfast. Or like cut them up, put them with my oatmeal. We love long yellow things. Dick Smith over here is selling an aquarium phone for your fish. So they can call you when you're at work and you guys can FaceTime for only $129. It floats on water. You know, major selling point. Floats on water. Damn you, Dick Smith. If somebody's ever bullying you, just tell them, Sato. Y'all have been doing it wrong your whole life. Saying stop. It's clearly Sato or Yamate. Yamate. Here we have a restroom sign for woman and when. Woman and when. Which one are you? Comment below. Bro, you had one job. You literally had one job. Like, who knew? All you had to do was flip the W. Men flip is when, and when is short for women. So men are when are women. The future is female. Well, this is actually a Blu-ray that got printed out. I don't know who Nick Nolte is. I know Eddie Murphy. That ain't Eddie Murphy. Y'all did him dirty. How did this happen? Puts the handle on the inside of the coffee cup. Is that how they drink coffee in America? My friend's trying to stop me from making bad decisions. Yeah, this is definitely going to work. It's going to stop everybody. It's going to prevent everybody from entering and leaving this road. Target got a sign that says do not enter, but enter only. Which is it, Target? I do not enter or do I enter? You know what, screw this. I ain't got time for this. I'm going to Walmart. Pull back tarantula. Scurries up to 6 feet. Oh, that's terrifying. Tarantula. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's got 8 legs. Seems legit. Definitely not a cockroach. Goes to Forever 21. Picks up a shirt. Oh my god, it says Asia. Hold on. That's not Asia. You sneaky. History lesson time. Do you know what continent this is? Yes, it's Asia. Africa. It's Africa. It's not Asia. It's Africa. Wow. Gave the bakery a photo on the USB drive to put on the cake. This is the cake they made. You want a cake with a USB drive? Say no more. I got you. Bam. Cake with USB drive. Beautiful, ain't it? It's the exact mirror image replica. We did a mighty fine job, wouldn't you agree? There's a picture on it. We ain't got that kind of technology. We a bakery, not a library. This looks like some Walmart bakery work. They ain't got computers? Or do they? I don't know. I wouldn't know. I haven't worked there. Oh, I read this as bus stop and then I looked at it again. I'm like, there's gotta be something wrong with this, but it's bus stop. And it's like after they did it, they were like, oh, okay, you know what? We already messed up, so can't do anything about it. Y'all don't pay me enough. This is where the bup stopped. I think the name should be officially changed to bup. That sounds better than bus. What is a bus? Bup stop. Oh. No. This gotta have been on purpose. Of all the places you could have put the blowhole or what is it called? The blow up? You know, the thing you blow air into to blow it up. There's only one place we could possibly put this. On his head? No. In his ear? On his chin? On his belly? On the freaking bottom of his hand? No, there's only one place we could possibly put this blowhole. On the butthole. Excellent. This was a conspiracy by the unicorn lords to have humans literally blow. Stop right there! You guys get it. Oh my god, I finally won a medal for first place. Oh my god, finally a medal for me. Here's my teeth. It goes first. What if it was a 2ST? How do you even pronounce that? First, toost, thirst, forced, fifth, sixth, sevenths, eighths, ninths, tenths. We live in a world of me, if I ever made a keypad, not that I'd ever have to. Left, right. Okay, you know what? I gotta think about this for a sec too. I'm like dyslexic when it comes to left and right. Like I don't know left and right. I have to think about it for a sec. Like somebody's like turn right, go right, like really fast. Or like I'm playing a game and it's like somebody's to your right, somebody's to your left. Like I have to think about it for a hot second. Pull out my thing. The one that's an L is left. All right, like do it in my mind. It takes like 0.5 seconds to like process. For the low price of $148, you can get some black grapeless grapes. I love grapeless grapes. So what does that mean? Does the grapeless grapes cancel out? So you're just getting black, and black equals darkness, and darkness is eternal. You know, great food, low prices. Old Navy got some flip-flops that say Canada on them, so you can represent your favorite country, but it's got the British flag on it. Canada, British flag. Canada, British flag. Canada got its own flag. Why you literally gonna put the British flag on it? This had to go through a whole process, like a design process, printing, making the product, shipping it out. Like nobody once stopped to look and was like, this don't add up. Canada, but with the British flag? What? Or you know what? They probably thought, they're like, yeah, you know what? I ain't get paid enough for this, so whatever. Who cares? I don't even own stock in this company. You expect me to fix the design flaw? Yeah, okay. Don't you just love when you pull your drawer out and can't pull it out all the way because another pesky drawer is in the way? Excuse me, ma'am. Y'all gonna have to go one at a time. Whoever designed this kitchen. I hate this. I hate this so much. Just demolish the whole thing. Start over. Those handles are hideous, by the way. Oh, can we talk about that yellow wood? Oh my god, this one is in Arizona. They messed up on the sign. They spell Indian school, Indane school. Is that what this picture is? Is there something else I'm missing? Because I feel like you would look at this and not know, but that's a road. That's like a main road in Arizona, and it's called Indian school, but they spell it Indane school. Indane school. You will not be misspelled in vain ever again. I shall avenge you. Caution! Wet floor. Yes, the floor is wet. It's very wet. So wet that it is a pool. So if you decide to go in, make sure you be careful because it's wet. Water is wet. The pool is wet. You have been warned. So this is like a handicapped sidewalk rail. I don't know what this is. A ramp? Slide? So wheelchairs can go up and down because, you know, a wheelchair can't like go over a curb. Duh, everybody knows that. And they wanted to be nice and put in a handrail. So like when you're going up and down, you can like grab onto the handrail or whatever. They put it the wrong way. Like whoever was doing this job, like, hey, y'all want a handrail? We gonna put in a handrail. Y'all didn't specify where. There's a restaurant called Panda Garden. Panda Garden, you know, for pandas. And the pictures, even I know that's a damn koala. No, we wanted to make it like Panda Express, but like different. Because, you know, Koala Garden does not sound aesthetic and it does not sound appetizing. Like Panda Express sounds appetizing. But we gonna switch up the logo. Why not koala look like he about to shake someone's hand? Congratulations, you figured out I'm not actually a panda. Somebody continuously mowed the lawn for a few weeks, months, and left this orange cone in the same spot without moving it. So they mowed around it several times. And then when you take up the cone, you got a troll growing out of the ground. That grass just grew and grew. They asked you to mow the lawn. Like, come on, like move it. You gotta move the damn cone. It's like when you vacuum the carpet and it's like you got stuff on the floor. Do you carpet around it or do you move the stuff out of the way and then vacuum? You for real now. Over here we have a lovely Xbox One for sale. Xbox One. Looks legit. PlayStation Master Race. Little do they know this was done on purpose. PlayStation paid them to do this. And while it might seem like an honest mistake, like, oh, our employees can't tell the difference. No, not a mistake. Somebody had a wild day at work, you know, painting new lines into the road. I wonder what happened. Like the two dudes that were in charge of painting the road. Hey, it's my turn. Like, I want to paint the squiggly on the road. No, give it to me. I want to do the squiggly on the road. And they fought to the death over who could do the squigglies over the road. And you can see by the tracks. I wonder how they do this. Is it just like a car that's like constantly moving and then somebody's like holding a paintbrush outside like, okay, only 539 miles to go. Forks? Forks? Forks. It's a fork. You know, behind it says knives. That's a knife, all right? That's a fork. Smash like if you won't let this fork deceive you. Bump up the volume. Is that even a song? Mump. Mup. I mean, if you say it, it's still bump. you know, close enough. I feel like the people who make this road art are so caught up in the art that they forget how to spell it. You know, because this happens a lot. I've seen so many misspellings of road words. Art. Road signs, floor signs, street words. What are these even called? It's like they started on this, like did a perfect 3/4 of a circle. I was like, wow, that looked good. And then I realized, oh shoot, I did this wrong. You know what? Let's just put a dude just sitting on the edge of it. They'll understand, you know, there's a sign there for a reason. And then the one on the floor doesn't have to like make complete sense because there's a sign right there and it's okay. It's okay. Wheelchairs in 3019 probably be like this anyway. What kind of government propaganda is this? The backpack, it got a Batman and it's a Batman on a backpack. Batman. Hey, hold on a second. Yeah, you know, seems legit. S for Batman. 99-cent store. Open 9 days a week. Get it? Because it's a 99-cent store. So like, not 7 days. We have 9 days here. I wonder what they were thinking when they were doing this. Like, I don't get paid enough for this. You know, I want to be cute. Since it's 99 and we want to stay with like the 9 theme, if we open 9 days a week, not 7 like all those other hoes. We got 9. This completely goes against everything I've believed thus far. So you know how we were talking about a dude in a car holding a paintbrush, painting the road, but it went over the car. Is he in a helicopter? Wait, is it the car supposed to be like that? Is it a design? How did this happen? The fact that they actually put this ad up and was like, okay, you know what? I quit. Why did they block out the name of the brand? I want to humiliate you, but I can't. Oh no, we put the posters on reverse. No, it's okay, it's okay. I don't think anybody will notice. Ain't nobody look at these ads anyway, so. Sweet mother of Neptune. There is a toilet paper roll inside another toilet paper roll. My son, is that you? Finally come to be with me after all of these years. I thought I lost you. Yes, Father, I am right here. I am so close to you. Please hold me as we wipe our final doo-doo together. I want to know how this happened. Like, how could this possibly have happened? It's like they started making a toilet paper roll and then they had another one stick its snout in. Like, let me become one of you.